Thank y'all. Glad to be here. So, jumping in, security, speed, and simplicity is the topic. Pick any two, maybe sometimes one, right? Something that's simple can't be secure and fast. If I make it secure and fast, no way it's simple. It's a tough reality that MSPs live in trying to keep up with the world today, but we've got an option now that solves this. And we can't wait to show it to you. And the reason this is super relevant now is because of the change that's happening. Change is always happening. Nothing's new with that, but it's approached us in the technology sector at a breakneck speed. It's not only the variables moving around us, people have left and they're not all in one place. They're not at headquarters. They go home. What's worse is they move, they work wherever they want to. Well, that was one problem, except now the destinations that they're trying to reach have also moved. Some things are still on-prem, some things are in the cloud. Everybody can get everywhere anytime they want to. So we're living in a world where now people need to work from wherever they want, whenever they feel like it. The technology around them is constantly moving. The pace of change is just going faster. And on top of this, there's now this new animal for us to deal with. That's compliance. And compliance requirements are coming in, but they're a moving target. All these things are changing. What's not changing? Well, time, for one. We don't have any more time in the day. MSPs trying to solve this problem can't necessarily change this variable whatsoever. I can't change it either. I did manage to get 2 extra seconds, but I've got 7 minutes to get through this. So there's no extra time there either. What else is not changing though? Traditional networking security solutions have not changed. Quite frankly, they're generally stuck in time, and they're contributing to the challenges that exist in the marketplace that are square in the face of MSPs. With all of this changing and diversity happening in the workplace, we're still forced to put in firewalls, connect VPNs. Once we connect VPNs and everyone can get between the architecture, we have to segment that. We just heard of talks about lateral attacks. We want to create VLANs, and we need XDR software, frankly, a whole category that exists because firewalls fail to keep us safe anymore. BYOD has always been a problem of people securing their own hardware, but now that they can get to cloud resources, they can use that in a really powerful way that is not secure. And all this is done relying on hardware. And we've changed all of that with Control One. We've created a solution that delivers security, performance, and simplicity all together in one single platform. Everyone now is always connected and always secure in a software-defined, software-centric model that takes security and connectivity beyond the closet. This ensures that everything and everyone is secure and connected all the time, not just people and remote users, all users, even guest users, IoT devices, laptops, desktops. Everything is connected and secure. We've done this by creating a self-optimized closed network. And now users are managed by their identity, and everything looks like it's on-prem at headquarters. All the users are together, the cloud devices are together, and you're doing this without having to configure VPNs or VLANs. When we've established that closed network, we can enforce zero trust. Zero trust is default deny. If we don't know who you are, you're not allowed in the network. Beyond just the person not allowed in the network, we can control now the state of the device that user is on. If you're on a machine that doesn't have an RMM software application running on it, we want to allow it on. If it's on the machine and it stops functioning, we'll kick it off the network. We put the power back to the MSP to actually control the state of the devices and the users that are allowed on the network. And you're doing all this now with no firmware to manage, no firewalls, no licensing. You're avoiding the capital expenses and investments to keep track of all these prepayments and keeping everything up to date and secure. Everything stays connected all the time, which also allows you to enforce compliance. We have over 50 CMMC controls mapped within Control One. You can force compliance with cyber insurance policies now, ensuring that you not only avoid a breach, but in the incident something happens, you can attest to that and stay protected and ensure that your customers are adhering to those policies. It's also amazingly simple. All these complicated things we talked about, from firewall rules, content filtering, site connectivity, these are the things MSPs have to do when we onboard a client. And this can be an absolute nightmare. In addition to all of these complexities that are removed and the security that's brought from Control One, you now can do all of these things quite literally in less time than it takes to listen to one of these pitches. It's an absolute game changer. It's bringing all of the powerful network connectivity solutions from SD-WAN, a visual network builder. The UI you see here in the middle of the screen is how you manage networks now. It's visual, it's identity-based, not device-based. And it's so powerful, you can connect these things together and simply drawing lines. If you want to connect users from one zone to another, even at a different location, you simply draw lines between them. This is the actual user interface. And we've done all this by completely integrating network connectivity and security all in one platform. But what's most important is that it was built for MSPs by MSPs. We understand this market deeply, and we built it to allow you to deliver network connectivity and security as a managed service. That's right. You can integrate this fully in with your managed services and standardize across all of your clients. It's month-to-month pricing. There are no contracts. There's no licensing. You don't have to buy a bulk of licenses and then figure out where you're going to put them. There's no purchase minimums. You can buy 2 users, 2,000 users. And importantly, we understand how you price and sell into your customers, and we've aligned to that. We price this solution per user. That's per user, not per device. So one user on a laptop and an iPhone and an iPad and another laptop is one user, not 4. We've gotten away from this concept of securing hardware and managing hardware devices. It's based on users, and everything is software defined. That's what Control One is all about, and it is the new standard in network connectivity and security for MSPs. Security now is zero trust networks. You can enforce compliance, eliminate traditional firewalls and VPNs with a single platform. You can achieve speed with intelligent bandwidth management now, and we're prioritizing traffic all the way to the cloud. And it's simple. This is one of our partners that tells us what we hear over and over, that they thought the user interface that we've displayed was marketing collateral and didn't realize that's actually how easy and powerful it was. It's that simple. We built it for you because we understand it and we get you. The best way to see it is to join one of these breakout rooms that Steve mentioned. Come to ours. We'll talk to you more about it, answer your questions, and we'll give you access to 2 months for free. No cost, no obligation at all. So I want to make sure you get your hands on it and see it for yourself. Thanks so much. We look forward to meeting you all.